Hey guys and gals, Jim back here, and before we get into what I got going on here, in regards to my previous video about the social distancing and wearing of face masks and all that, I was just watching some on the news, and they say this isn't the second wave, this is still the first wave spiking, and it's going to be an up and down plateau, and they said that we could be looking at very dangerous days ahead nationwide, not just in certain states. But and they keep stressing, although wearing a mask isn't mandatory by law, they says it does have a great effect on controlling the spread. So keep that in mind when you guys do go out, whether you like it or not. Wear a mask. It's not just for your own protection, but it's as a courtesy to others. And maybe this will never go away, but maybe we can keep it under control, and you don't have to worry about it as much when you do go out and stuff. But when you go out socializing to the grocery store, public places, restaurants, whatever, I know you can't wear a mask when you're eating or nothing like that, but wear it at other times. It's good for everybody and stuff, and I don't have a problem with it. Yeah, sure. It's kind of everybody wears a mask. You talk to one another, and like when I go to the store, I know a lot of the employees, friends I see run into in the store, and you got your face half covered up and stuff. It's not what we're used to all our lives and stuff, but the way they're talking, this might be the new normal for quite a few years, not just a short-term deal. So, protect yourself and protect everybody else as a courtesy too. So, but anyway, that's just to add on to my previous video and stuff like that. And it seems like things are gonna get a lot worse before they get better and stuff and all that. And they says when we get the second wave come fall or whatever, it could be really nasty and stuff. So they're referring to it as getting to be a disaster. But anyway, I got this. This is the Bandai, the 172nd star X-wing. Now this is the one. It doesn't come with the tile, the Death Star tile base. This is the one that comes in the set with the 144th and the 172nd, and it's got way different markings and all that. And I read it doesn't have it mentioned on the box nowhere on the instructions or anything like that. But it's actually the markings and everything as they looked in Rogue One. The first thing you'll notice is on these little laser cannons, it doesn't have that spiral stripe around it. It's got a yellow band and a little marking back there. I haven't put these in yet, so when I start my weathering, I don't crack them or break them or anything, because they are pretty delicate. So, but anyway, I got the cockpit painted up and everything. There's little decals go on the pilot's helmet and stuff. And just to give you an idea, the tip of the toothpick, some of those decals aren't much bigger than the tip of the toothpick. In fact, a lot of these decals are smaller than the numbers that call them out on the decal sheet. Say, for instance, up here, there's this lettering up here, very tiny. There's some little lettering. I don't know if it'll focus in. Yeah, right there inside the photon torpedo tube. There's some wording there and stuff. The smallest ones on here are gonna be right here on the sides of these engines. One on the top of that, one on the bottom. There's eight of them all together. You got 2 on each engine. Those are real tiny and stuff. Then you got some small ones back there, but there was like probably about 4 or 5 dozen decals. It took me a good 8 hours yesterday, pretty much nonstop, other than breaking for lunch and that, to just get the decals on here and all that. It comes with stickers and decals. I use the decals along with my Salva set. They laid down real nice in all the nooks and crannies. These are all decals. The ones on top, that's all decals and everything. And you got some more detailed decals up there. But the reason I wanted to show you this before it's weathered and and all that, and put a wash on it and weather it and stuff, I wanted to point out some of these little decals for you guys that might not have good eyesight and everything. If I mean, you can skip them. I wanted to put them on because it's basically everything copied off the filming model. But if you guys got poor eyesight and stuff, you're going to want to forego a lot of them small ones and everything. And even there's a lot of tiny ones on the wings and everything. And like I says, with the toothpick, you can see just how tiny a lot of those are and stuff. So, but anyway, yeah, once I start doing a wash and weathering, a lot of those might be not as obvious. They'll still be noticeable, but they'll be darkened up some by the wash and everything, so they might not stand out. But I just wanted to share with you all the little tiny decals and everything like that go on here. As far as the canopy, the Bandai kits, I painted this one. It's pretty much a close match. It's a medium gray Model Master. It's a close match to the decal itself. And what I did a couple little swatches on the decal paper and matched it up and all that. And they give you 2 sets of decals, as well as they give you the stickers for the canopy. One for the plain canopy, then they got a clear canopy. You can either paint it, and the best thing to paint the clear canopy is actually using the stickers as masks. The in between where the window cutouts would be, you just peel those off and stick them on the clear part as a paint mask, and then you leave the regular sticker off the canopy. That would go, but I'll probably just use the decals on the clear canopy. The clear canopy, you can position it in the open position. The reason they give you one that's not a clear, just a regular canopy, is because the actual filming models, none of them had glass. They were just all framework like this here is. And that prevented any kind of camera glare when they were doing the actual filming of the movie and stuff. So that's why they give you 2 different canopies. But yeah, this is the one that comes in the 2-piece set, the special set they call it. It's just the red squadron. They give you the option of decals if you want to do more of the red stripes back here. Make it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever it is. It's really not called out as this being any particular, number as far as, red 1, red 2, so on and so forth. But this is actually the more the paint scheme and the markings of the Rogue One deal. So, but anyway, that's gonna be it for this one. Next, I'll be on it doing some washes on it and stuff, and then some pastel weathering and all that and stuff. The only other thing I painted besides the cockpit and the canopy was the engine exhaust deals. I used Tamiya metallic gray on those. It's a real good color for that, or you could go with a steel. Something like that color in that, but I used Tamiya metallic gray since I had it laying around, and then once I weather them, I'll do some black soot around them and stuff to make it look like the engine exhaust, the burn and scorch marks and stuff like that. Take that off of there. But yeah, the underside, I'm surprised I still got my eyesight left, but again, the other underside. And what I did to make it easy to put all these decals on, I did sub-assemblies. I assembled the wings, but I left them apart, separate, two pieces. That way I could do each wing separately. The upper and lower hull halves also, I didn't have nothing assembled, so that way I did all the decals on the upper half, the lower half. Once everything was decaled, then I slapped it all together. I do use glue on a lot of the joints on these because I want them to be permanent and stuff. Some of the parts are a real tight fit. Other parts, you do have to, they might be a little bit loose and stuff like that. So I just go and put a little dab of the Tamiya thin in the green jar and that, and very sparingly, just enough to bond everything together and that. So even though they got nice joints, nice snug fit and everything, I got to still do the little R2 deal that goes in the back over there in his little nesting spot and stuff like that. And the front exhaust, I'll be doing a lot of heavy weathering on those with my pastels, like, all the soot and everything that goes into the intakes and all that and stuff. So that's it. You got these little little yellow stripe decals that go all the way around those and everything. Those are a pain because you gotta really, really get them to wrap around and overlap the seam and everything. And I did most of the seams on the inside and all that. Even after the saw was set, you don't notice them, but that was a real pain to get a lot of these little tiny intricate decals on and stuff like that. So that's what you're looking at. You'll have the same issue with the stickers, but the stickers I don't think would look as good, But if you're a beginner and you're not used to doing decals, you can use the stickers. They might not conform to all the little nooks and crannies, but they'll still give you a decent looking model and stuff. And if you're not into weathering and painting your models and stuff, this is what it would look like before you do any kind of weathering and all that. So it's still not a bad display and all that, but surprisingly, this thing, it's only about just under 7 inches long, but surprisingly, this thing's got a lot of weight, being the way that it's made and the parts fit together like interlocking. It's almost like a solid hunk of plastic. It's got some weight to it and stuff. So, but anyway, that's where we're at. I've been working on some other kits too and stuff. I'll be posting some videos in the next few days on those. I've been working on those Bandai figures and stuff. Oh, I just got another package in the mail today. Another set of these, the first order TIE fighters with the special forces and all that. I want to do a little diorama with these and the Blue Squadron 1/44th scale and Poe's X-Wing, his boosted X-Wing, and 1/44th, the little deal where they're flying over like a water lake and everything, and chasing the TIE fighters. So I ordered another set. These are getting hard to find a lot of places. So I think I got these from a place called the History Store off of eBay. Pretty cheap and all that. Only took a few days for them to ship out of, I think, out of the East Coast somewhere. But anyway, I got those. And I also ordered a set of A-Wings from another place on eBay. And the little 1/44th A-Wings, I just thought something to add to the 1/44th collection. Somehow come up with a little diorama for that too. So, but anyway, that's what I got going on today and all that. And like I said, I didn't like this because these exhaust ports were so small. They got all kind of little detail, like with the turbine deal, the little fan blades in there and stuff. So you'd have to drill all those out. And if you drill just the whole thing out and just leave it all open, it doesn't look good. They do make a photo etch for all that stuff, but that stuff starts to get pricey if you're going to do it in every model. And the cockpit is really tiny. They give you decals for all the instrument panels, but it's so tiny, it'd be really, really out of scale and hard to do if you drilled all kind of tiny holes for fiber optics and stuff. I mean, I've seen it done, and it almost kind of looks like just a big glare because the holes, everything's too big to be in scale for something this small. So I may do the one 450th, 480th snow speeder because that's a lot larger and it'd be easier to light the cockpit panels and stuff like that. I know it doesn't have engine lights on it and stuff. I don't know what type of engines they are, but they don't have any kind of exhaust lighting coming out of them. And I'm going to work on the TIE fighters and the TIE Advanced. I will be doing lighting on those as far as the engines, the laser blaster deals and stuff like that. I will be doing some lighting with that because a lot of that you can get away with fiber optics because the openings are so tiny and stuff. So, but anyway, hey, that's going to be it. Stay safe out there. Like I said, again, I'm not trying to be a preacher or nothing like that, but hey, protect yourself and protect others when you can. It's not that bad, at first couple of times wearing a mask out in public, it kind of felt awkward and weird. Not that I was embarrassed or anything, but it just didn't seem right. But if it's going to help us out, which they claim it does cut down on cases greatly, I'm all for it and stuff, and I've got no problems with it and stuff like that. So that's going to be it for now. Thanks to all my subscribers. Thanks for checking out my channel. Thanks for watching my videos. Thanks to all my new subscribers. Thanks for all the great comments you guys been leaving me. And thanks for hitting that like button. And we'll see you soon with some more exciting videos. and all that. And I know I'm going to have a lot of Star Wars stuff coming up. I got some stuff that's finished that I haven't done videos on. I got some stuff that's finished that I haven't made bases for. I kind of I kind of jump around instead of going through one whole build all at once. Sometimes I build a model, set it off to the side, and then when I get a few of them accumulated that are done, then I'll go and I'll make bases, spend a few days, a week or so making bases for them. I know I got my 144th Saturn V to do a video on. I got my Man in Space set that I did back last summer. And that to put on a base with the space shuttle to show all the different man in space to all the rockets from the beginning to through the space shuttle all together in the same scale. I got to still make a base. Oh, about 2 years ago, I think it was, I did the Robert E. Lee, the paddle wheel riverboat. I still got to make a water diorama base for that and stuff. I'll get around to that eventually and all that. But like I said, it's other modelers, I see them do the same thing. They build a bunch of stuff. They might not finish it 100%, and that's kind of what I do too and stuff. But we'll get around to it and all that. I got plenty of time and all that. I got all my ideas. I just got to get around to putting them down, finalizing them in 3D. So till the next time, you guys all take care. Stay safe out there, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.